Summer Creek tasted perfection in the regular season, but the playoff run didn't last as long as the Bulldogs wanted, falling in the second round. Two-time district MVP Aaron Sharp is back under center, along with 12 other starters from last year's team, and don't be surprised to see Summer Creek make a long autumn run. Texas City has 14 starters back, including the Foreman brothers, Armanti and D'Onta. The Stings can attack in multiple ways on offense, and while just getting out of District 24 4A can be a tough task, they expect Texas City to be a force in 4A Division II when the postseason rolls around. Elsewhere at District 24 4A, Pearland Dawson was ranked #1 in the state for a chunk of last year before falling in the third round in 4A Division I. Head coach Eric Wells has 4 starters back on each side of the ball, including big-time receiver Tony Upchurch. The Eagles have played in 16 playoff games over the last 4 seasons, and that number is almost certain to increase in 2013.
The young talent we have coming up is I think, really good. They're just a little bit inexperienced, but I'm excited. It's a heck of a group of kids. They work hard, so we're looking forward to it.
Moving to 3A, Lamarck is back for year 2 in the smaller classification after being a powerhouse in 4A for so many years. Head coach Mike Jackson sees 12 starters returning from last year's 3A Division II regional semifinalist squad that lost to eventual state champion Navasota. For what it's worth, the 31-20 loss was the closest anyone played the Rattlers all season. Speaking of the Rattlers, they are expected to be contenders once again, despite losing 19 lettermen from last season's perfect 16-0 3A Division II championship team. Losing a big chunk of the firepower on offense that led to over 44 points per game last year will be tough, but head coach Lee Fedora can lean on the Rattlers' defense, which includes last season's 3A Defensive Player of the Year and lineman Jordan Wells. Belleville is stacked once again after reaching the 3A Division II state semifinals last season. Head coach Grady Rowe returns 11 starters, including running backs Lakeith Nunn and Bronson Allen, who combined for nearly 2,000 yards and 24 touchdowns. Over to 2A Division II, where East Bernard is back to work after capturing its first state title since 1977. Head coach Jerry Long returns 6 starters on each side of the ball, including Trevor Long, Grant Aschenbeck, Cody Rosales, and Derek Rucka, who were all state selections as juniors. And on the private school level, watch out for teams like St. Thomas in those private school ranks. The Eagles returned 12 starters from last year's team that put together a 10-2 record and reached the area final. Also in their classification, look out for Episcopal High School, fresh off a state championship. They've reloaded as well in 2013.